Hey guys, Funny Guy Timmy here for a really quick video. I just wanted to share a kind of really interesting client experience that I've had. Often I'll talk about, maybe some troublesome client experiences, but there's been some clients that I've had that are reoccurring and that I really, really enjoy working with. And this one also there's a point to this. Last year, I really kind of accepted, well, not last year, but maybe like the year before, I really kind of accepted the sound of my voice and really kind of accepted what I offer to the market. One of the reasons that I really did a lot of character work is because I didn't really like the way I sounded, and I couldn't really see my voice fitting really anything. But there is something about my voice that's a lot of overseas clients really enjoy, and it is this very kind of general American accent. I don't really have like an East Coast accent, a West Coast accent. I live in Texas, but I don't sound like I live in Texas. I really kind of sound like I could really live in any state of the United States, which I've really kind of capitalized on. So anytime there's an overseas client that's really trying to pitch something to America, but it's really kind of a blanket pitching to America, it's really kind of can be pitched to anybody anywhere in the United States and not regionally, I get a lot of work for that kind of market. That kind of, not a niche market, but a general market for the United States. Even Canada. People even apparently my voice could even fit Canadian markets, which is cool. And I've really kind of accepted that, and there's been a few clients that have really taken advantage of that. Not taken advantage of me, but taken advantage of my sound. And one of them was a client that I had been working with, and they kept coming back, and I wasn't really sure I understood the project. So the thing that the client kept wanting is they wanted me to do all these individual words and then save each file individually and send them. So I'd keep sending them like a bunch of separate files and send them, and they're all one word or like two words or something like that. And it was a company in the Middle East or India. And I think originally I thought that what it was is they were putting together a program to teach telemarketers or people overseas learn the English language so they could better communicate with people in America. Not that that's a problem. That's just what I thought it was. But then late last year, they actually sent me kind of an update. They sent me kind of, along with a new order, they sent kind of, this is how the project's been going. And apparently it was for schools. It was for schools for children. And they put together this program there would be like an English class, because English is actually wildly accepted in a lot of countries. There's lots of people that work with America and work with the UK. And so they're learning English as like a second language. And there's some, people that are learning it like as a first language, like first generation immigrants. And so they have programs for that kind of stuff. And so it was actually for school kids. And they had this screen that the kids could go to, and it would have all the words, every single word that I had recorded, which at that point was like 2,000 words, because I'd been working with them for about like a year and a half. And it was like constant. And so what it is the kids would go up to this huge touch screen and they would select it and they would like say the word. And so there was all these I saw this video and I saw this picture of like all these like 5, to like 10-year-olds who were listening to my voice and learning the language through it. Because they told me I have a very clear pronunciation of a lot of my words, and it's a very comforting sound. It's I don't sound too booming. I don't sound intimidating. I don't sound, it's a positive. It is a positive. So it's a very friendly tone and a very friendly voice. And so they showed me that there was a lot of these kids in these classrooms that were learning language by listening to me say things in English. And that was awesome. I had no idea that that's what the project was. And I at first, when I was doing these things for the client, it was kind of a bother, and it was kind of, daunting. And I mean, I had to record all these separate files and send them to clients. I actually have multiple clients that do that now. I have multiple clients that come to me and they ask for, like, here's a list of words and we need them all sent separately. And again, it's for the same thing, because I have a very general, young guy next door American sound. But this one, they sent me that, and it was awesome. It was awesome to see that. It was awesome to really see that, there was a reason. There was a reason that I sound like this. There's a reason. I mean, you get what I'm saying. There's a purpose. There was a point to me doing voiceover with my regular voice, and there was a benefit. Somebody benefit from me using my regular voice. Normally I put on a show. Normally I do characters. Normally I do this and that. And I don't like the way I sound, but some people do. Some people do like the way I sound. Some people appreciate and can benefit from my voice, and yours too. That's the point of this, is that even though I know most of us don't like the way we sound. Most of us want to do character work because we don't like the way we sound. Most of us don't want to do just regular commercial narration because we think it's boring. But some people might benefit from it. Some people might actually really, truly, genuinely appreciate it. More than just for a company that benefits financially, there's some people that might actually benefit from it on a different level, especially if you're doing audiobook. Some of us are really, really good at audiobook, and I've listened to a lot of audiobooks that I really, really was able to take me out of my day and really kind of help me forget about what was stressing me out that day, because I was listening to that audiobook, because that person's voice was very calming, very soothing, and, helped me just kind of relax. That's good. We need to really appreciate that kind of stuff. We need to accept those kinds of roles, those kinds of gigs, that part of us. Most of us, I don't really think we understand. I don't think we really truly get how beneficial voice acting can be to some people. How much people can actually benefit from our craft, from our stress and us being in here and really struggling in front of a screen and in front of a microphone. Some people, it just helps them. And that was really cool. That was awesome. And I hope I haven't just sent out a whole bunch of children into the world that now just sound exactly like me. That's what I'm afraid of, is that there's going to be, you're going to run into someone, they're going to be like, he sounds exactly like Tim. And there's just like a flock of them. Actually, I think I'd get a huge kick out of that. Actually, I'd be like, oh, great, I'm going to keep doing this. That's amazing. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. If you guys learned anything, awesome. If not, this is just me sharing. So if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Totally fine. Subscribe if you're new. Bell for notifications. If you have any questions, leave those down in the comments. Let me know what you think. Ask any questions. I'll answer them. Let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see. All cool. And until next time, peace.